Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Iraola's Anfield revolution. Can Harvey Elliott reclaim his Liverpool throne? Meanwhile, Jarrod Bowen lifts the lid on Liverpool interest. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. A thrilling new era has officially dawned at Anfield as our newly appointed head coach, Andoni Iraola, took to the microphone to outline his bold tactical vision for Liverpool's resurgence. Crucially, the Basque tactician addressed the burning question surrounding Harvey Elliott, who returned to Merseyside after falling agonizingly one appearance short of triggering a permanent £35 million move during a testing loan spell at Aston Villa. Iraola warmly praised the 23-year-old's exemplary work ethic in reporting early for pre-season, firmly stating that this previous adversity will only fuel the midfielder's hunger to reclaim his rightful place in the Reds' starting 11. While some skeptics wonder if Elliott can truly rediscover the spark that made him a favorite under Jurgen Klopp, Iraola made it clear that the youngster has a massive role to play, highlighting his immense eagerness to prove he belongs at the very highest level. It is now up to the talented playmaker to transform last year's frustration into raw motivation on the pitch, balancing the immense pressure of Anfield's expectations with the tactical freedom promised by his new manager. Do you believe Harvey Elliott has what it takes to become a central figure in Andoni Iraola's exciting new Liverpool revolution, or is a fresh start elsewhere still the best path for his career? Following previous news, we now turn our attention to an equally dramatic saga unfolding in the final third of the pitch. Liverpool's ambitious summer transfer plans have hit a rather formidable roadblock as the hunt for a dynamic new wide forward continues to dominate the headlines at Anfield. The Reds' recruitment team has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to secure elite reinforcement capable of elevating the squad's attacking threat ahead of a massive campaign. Among the names heavily linked with a sensational switch to Merseyside was West Ham United's talismanic figure, Jarrod Bowen, though that pursuit now appears to have hit a definitive dead end. The driving force behind this targeted swoop is none other than our new gaffer, Andoni Iraola, who has identified the England international as the ideal profile for his tactical blueprint. Iraola is reportedly a massive admirer of the 29-year-old's relentless work ethic and outstanding goal contribution record, viewing him as a perfect fit for his high-intensity system. Bowen's stellar return of 11 goals and 12 assists across all competitions last term speaks volumes about the sheer quality he would have brought to our frontline. The Basque manager was incredibly keen to slot Bowen's directness and versatility into our new-look attacking trident, believing he could thrive under the bright lights of Anfield. On paper, West Ham's recent heartbreak of relegation to the Championship seemed to hand Liverpool a massive, unprecedented advantage in negotiations. Speculation has been rife that the Hammers would be forced into a reluctant fire sale, with a fee in the region of £40 million to £50 million touted as enough to tempt them. Iraola and the board had quietly hoped that the allure of immediate Champions League football would easily convince the winger to remain in the top flight. However, the sheer romanticism of European nights under the Anfield lights has surprisingly failed to break the winger's incredibly deep-rooted connection to his current club. Ultimately, what I'm looking at is getting this club back to the Premier League, because that is where we belong, Bowen recently declared to Sky Sports, dealing a massive blow to our transfer aspirations. I'm under contract here. I've been at the club for 6.5 years, and I want to take full responsibility for getting us out of this position. There will always be talk and rumors, but my main focus is getting West Ham back up. This remarkably candid admission from the West Ham captain has effectively slammed the door shut on what would have been a fascinating summer transition. Adding weight to this stance, Bowen's father-in-law and notorious Hammers fanatic, Danny Dyer, has publicly backed the forward's fierce loyalty to the East London outfit. Dyer insists that while his son-in-law is absolutely of Champions League pedigree and worthy of playing for a giant like Liverpool, his heart remains firmly at the London Stadium. The well-known actor even went as far as to boldly predict that Bowen will absolutely tear the championship apart next season rather than jump ship. While it is incredibly frustrating for us to miss out on such a proven Premier League operator, one can't help but respect a player choosing loyalty over an easy exit. Consequently, Iraola and our recruitment staff must now swiftly pivot to alternative targets in the market before the summer window slams shut. The failed pursuit of Bowen serves as a timely reminder that securing top-tier talent in modern football is never a straightforward task, even for a club of our immense stature. Although West Ham have already sanctioned the departure of Matheus Fernandes to Tottenham, they've stood incredibly firm in protecting their prized asset from our advances. We are left to wonder who the club will turn to next, so let us know in the comments below. Which alternative winger should Andoni Iraola target next to perfect his attacking rebuild? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on from our previous story, the gossip columns are buzzing with some rather cheeky admiration from down the M62, as Manchester United icon Gary Neville has brazenly admitted he'd love to snatch Ryan Gravenberch away from us. Speaking on the overlap, Neville singled out our brilliant Dutch maestro as the one Liverpool player he would desperately bring to Old Trafford to rescue their midfield woes. While we can all have a good chuckle at United's optimism, it is a massive testament to how sensational Gravenberch has been as the crown jewel of Andoni Iraola's high-flying Reds. His exquisite form under Iraola has made him virtually untouchable, especially with a contract keeping him at Anfield until 2032, leaving United to simply look on with envy. Behind the scenes, though, it's easy to see why they are drooling over our star man, as the Red Devils find themselves in absolute desperation after losing Case Moreau on a free and seeing summer signing Manuel Ugarte sidelined with a cruel ACL injury. Even though Michael Carrick's side has brought in Andre Santos and eyed up Yuri Tielemans, Neville's public yearning for our midfield engine shows just how far ahead we are in terms of squad depth and quality. It is a beautifully balanced situation for us. We get to enjoy Iraola's tactical masterclasses with Gravenberch pulling the strings, while our fiercest rivals are left dreaming of what they cannot have. But let's be honest, would any sane Liverpool fan actually trade our Dutch sensation for anything United has to offer right now? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool.
See you next time.
See you soon.